Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Izmir in Turkey for Basketball Champions League action. It's Pinar Karsiyaka versus RETAbet Bilbao from the Spanish Liga Endesa. It's the final game day 12, and there are 2 tickets available to get through to the round of 16. One's in this group, and it's Pinar Karsiyaka who are 3-2. And RETAbet Bilbao, who are 2-3. Pinar Karsiyaka have the head-to-head after a 9-point win over Bilbao, which was both teams' first game in the competition this season, back on the 27th of October. Here's the games today. Bros Bamberg have won this group. Fortitudo Bologna are 0-5. Bamberg's 5-0. Pinar Karsiyaka and RETAbet Bilbao. This game is all about getting through in second place in the group to the round of 16 group stage, which will be starting in March. Qualification permutation is simple. Pinar Karsiyaka win by any score, or if they're going to lose, they must lose by 9 points or less. Bilbao have to win by 10 points or more. There's the group standings. Bamberg at the top. Pinar Karsiyaka at the moment in second, 3-2. RETAbet Bilbao 2-3. Bilbao to get to 3-3 and to overtake Pinar Karsiyaka for that qualification berth must win by 10 points or more. This is Bilbao's first entry into the Basketball Champions League. As for Pinar Karsiyaka, 2016-17 season, the inaugural season, and 2017-18, they made the quarterfinals. And last season, they were in the semi-final of the FIBA Europe Cup when that competition was cancelled due to COVID. So let's look at the roster. Jonathan Roussel is in. It's a very fluid roster, Bilbao. Jaylen Brown, leading steals man in the Basketball Champions League. Andre Balvin, 7'1", 2m17, huge to have him playing. He wasn't playing against Bamberg last week. John Jenkins as well. Regamentis Munoz. Bilbao struggling in the Spanish Liga Endesa, 1 position off the bottom at 4-16. And last season they were 5th, and the season before that they were in the LEB Gold, the 2nd division in Spain. And this is Pinar Karsiyaka having a really strong domestic season. They're on a 10-game winning streak there, and look out for Raymond Morgan and DJ Kennedy, Tony Taylor, plenty of Basketball Champions League experience with Ben Dermer with him. Amathen Bai, the French international, and such a big Basketball Champions League influencer, a champion with Virtus Bologna. And Sek Henry as well, putting in impressive statistics. And Semih, the 34-year-old Turkish international veteran, putting up good numbers, 5.3 points a game, 3.3 rebounds. A standout player for his clubs and country. We're going to be introduced to Bilbao first. They have been struggling domestically, lost to Zaragoza, of course, who are in the Basketball Champions League and have qualified. They lost 73-96. There's Jonathan Roussel. He's the #1 for assists with this team, 3.8 assists. Jaylen Brown, #1 in the Basketball Champions League as a whole, with 2.4 steals a game. And Andres Balvin, huge to have him playing tonight. He's their #1 scorer and #1 in rebounds, 13 points, 9 rebounds. And in the reverse fixture last time against Karsiyaka, 14 points, 11 rebounds. You've got Felipe dos Anjos, Brazilian, former Real Madrid youth player. Goran Huskic on loan from San Pablo Burgos, the reigning Basketball Champions League champions. So here's Pinar Karsiyaka, the hosts tonight here in Izmir. There's Semih, as I say, 5.3 points a game, 3.3 rebounds. Tony Taylor, 12.8 points a game, 3rd in scoring, 1st in assists at 4.6 assists per game. DJ Kennedy, #1 in rebounds for this team, 5.4 rebounds. And 2 great coaches as players And now as coaches with Ufek Saricha and for Pinar Karsiyaka and Alex Mumbro for Bilbao. Bilbao playing legend and so much success as a national team player. We will mention that shortly. But this is a win by 10 points minimum. It's a huge ask for Bilbao. Last night I had the pleasure of commentating on Vefriga versus Peristeri, where the similar situation, but Peristeri had to win by 4 or more, and it came down to the last possession with Zoric hitting the big 3 to just keep Vefriga in front in regulation. There was all sorts of permutations coming down the stretch. Can Bilbao get off to a fast start? Just stop the bleeding with the losses. Their last game, they lost to Bamberg. Their last Basketball Champions League game. (90-75) in Germany, so it's been a tough finish for them as well on the road in Germany and Turkey, at 2 of the toughest places to come. But they're leaders in their last Basketball Champions League game. Jenkins 16 points, 5 assists, and Jaroslaw Ziskowski 12 points, 3 assists against Bamberg. As we see Tony Taylor. Here's the referees. Rosso, Johan, Kulin Marius. They are the top referees, as always, for a top European competition with the Basketball Champions League. Johan Rosso, Marius Kulin and Ademir Zurapovic from France, Romania, Bosnia-Herzegovina are referees this evening. Now all eyes on the Mustafa Kemal Atatürk Karsiyaka Spor Salonu here, as coach Alex Mumbra is going to try and pull off maybe one of the biggest upsets of the Basketball Champions League regular season and win this game on the road in Turkey, in Izmir, by 10 points or more, and that will take RETAbet Bilbao through. They are having a really rocky domestic season, lost their 2 games since they last played their Basketball Champions League, narrowly losing to Andorra by 2 and losing quite heavily to Zaragoza at the weekend. And as for Pinar Karsiyaka, second in the Turkish Basketball Super League, and they've won both their games since the Basketball Champions League last game. Let's listen in.
You play here by pairs, okay? You can go in, okay, Jelon? Here, pass, go in, and you play by pairs, okay? You can be here or here, Reggie. Okay, Alex, Suez, okay? Here, the first play. Okay, listen, run, okay? Play with personality, okay? Like
Really like what Coach Mumbru just said there. Play with personality, and they really have to play hard with energy and intent right from the start to get on top of Pinar Karsiyaka's star-studded cast. Turkish internationals in Bursan and Semir Erden, and superstars, French international with MF Mbaye. Second in scoring on this team with 13.6 points a game, 3.2 rebounds, 2.6 assists. Karsiyaka coming off a 10-point win at Petkim on Sunday. And Mbaye 17 points from him, and 16 points, 9 rebounds from Raymar Morgan. And they are in second place in the Turkish BSL, but Bilbao suffering 96-73 loss to Casa de Mont Zaragoza, and before that a 2-point loss, 72-70 to Andorra. They must put the Spanish League issues behind. They've got the big hitters out. They haven't always had them all together. Tonight It's now or never for Bilbao. And we are underway, and it's live on livebasketball.tv. Pinar Karsiyaka in possession in white. Bilbao in the dark uniforms, black with the red trim, and first shot is just short for Pinar Karsiyaka. So Bilbao are off and running and have the first opportunity to score, and they really need to get going quick. And it's a turnover. Here comes Pinar Karsiyaka playing nice and controlled off the screen into the corner. Tony Taylor drives baseline, kicks it out in the corner. Taylor baseline jump shot is good for three. And Pinar Karsiyaka straight into full court pressure as well. Straight away, Bilbao fall further behind. They need to win by 10 or more to go through. Whether it's regulation or overtime, it doesn't matter. Shots up, Taylor again, just off. A nice attack, no stopping Mignotas there. Nice throw down, strong finish by the Lithuanian. Oh, nice play and no help at all. Roussel was the nearest player. Roussel working behind the screens. Jaylen Brown, shots up, shots good for three. Alex Reyes. Taylor. And FN by for three off the dribble is just off. And the rebound by Alex Reyes. Inside. Balvin almost falls out of bounds. And it's a foot violation. And bit him. Onyerat bit him. It's the foot violation there. And nice pass inside, but Balvin just can't quite get it to go. 2.17 meters, Andre Balvin gives better. RETAbet Bilbao, real size. Taylor, high screen from Mathen by. Raymar Morgan in the corner, shots up and nothing but net for Pinar Karsiyaka. And Yunus Sonsurma knocks down the three, and Pinar Karsiyaka looking comfortable running their sets and in charge here at the moment. Shots up for three to tie it, and it's good. Alex Reyes for three. Tied at 8. Tony Taylor, high screen coming from Mbai. Taylor, penetrate, kick, shots up, just short. Shots up for three, short again. Yunus Sonsurma with the first miss, and then Mbai. Pull up J for two is just off. Was almost knocked loose. Morgan, and Morgan knocks it down. Raymar Morgan #1 scoring in the Basketball Champions League for Pinar Karsiyaka with 19.4 points a game. A nice little back cut and pass from Balvin, and there's a whistle. Alex Reyes looking really active early. 4.8 points a game, 1.4 assists. They need big games for all their big players. Goran Huskic is in. Rusey, and there's no way through there, but Goran Huskic gets the rebound and the putback. Was playing at Burgos, the Serbian. Now giving Burgos some real size, and a throw down. Big time move. And Mathembai just took off and just took over there for Pinar Karsiyaka. And the block, not in this house. Open floor. Jaylen Brown is fouled. Excuse me, DJ Kennedy in the game. He's fouled. Let's just see the block. Miniotas not getting anything through there. And DJ Kennedy fouled, so it'll be sideline possession. That's Reyes' first foul, all the way to Mbai. Shot fake, drives, attacking the closeout. Well, Regmantis Miniotas is such a smart player. Mbai, French international, Eurobasket qualifiers, FIBA World Cup, Basketball Champions League champion with Virtus Bologna in 2018-2019. Just thrown in, back outside, wide open three, just short. Rebound, Miniotas. Jovan Klajic in the game for Bilbao. Goran Huskic trying to get open, shots up, and it's just off for Miniotas. Karsiyaka in control here, 12-10. Plus they have a minus of +9 from the previous game. The only way Bilbao can advance is winning this game by 10 points or more. Then they will have the head-to-head. After Pinar Karsiyaka winning by 9 on both teams' first game day back in October. Passed inside. Shots up. No good. Good hustle from Yunus Sonserma. Trying to get the miss. Sek Henry's on the floor for Pinar Karsiyaka. Defense really extending out in man-to-man. Deep three, it's good! Huge three for Bilbao, and they take the lead. John Jenkins with the shot. They're going to need plenty of that from John Jenkins. And it's out of bounds against Pinar Karsiyaka. Jenkins averaging 10 points a game against Bamberg in their loss in their last Basketball Champions League game. 16 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. So he can go big, and he's going to have something like that at least tonight. Goran Huskic looking for a handoff option. Jovan Klajic. Klajic deep, just off, and stays with Bilbao. Good hustle. Kennedy couldn't get a clean defensive rebound. Let's check this out from the reverse angle. Just got to get some hands on it. Put pressure on the defensive rebounder. And even if you can't get it hit, they may not be able to get a clean rebound. And talking about rebounds and playing big inside, Semir Erdin is on for Pinar Karsiyaka. Inbounded. Back to Klavic, all the way through, and he's fouled going left-handed to the basket. Good attack. Jovan Klavic, just 19 years old. Knocks down the free throws. His first of this Basketball Champions League season. On loan from Herbalife Gran Canaria. Great job. And Bilbao by 3. Remember, they need to win by 10 or more at any point during the game. Regulation, overtime, however it comes. Permutations continue here in the Basketball Champions League. Deep 3 is good. And Mathem by just when Pinar Karsiyaka needed a big shot, he delivers yet again. Tied at 15. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Bilbao doing a good job here on the road. Can they sustain it for 40 minutes or maybe more? Shots up, just off from Arnoldas Korbolka. He's third in rebounding for this team, so one of their leading rebounders. He's going to need to do plenty of that. And again, in by, so smart. Switch off for a second, he's going to attack either way. We've already seen him do it a couple of times. He'll go left or right. And he's fouled on the help by Jovan Klavic. Then by at the line. This is the second. Played at the FIBA Basketball World Cup where they got bronze, the French national team. Played FIBA under 20s as well, and Italian Super Cup winner with Bologna, and of course Basketball Champions League champion with Virtus Bologna as well. So all the experience you need at the highest level. Shot clock running down, and Goran Huskic stepping out on the pick and roll on the switch, and judged to have fouled. He's trying to just jump off his position just to slow down the guard, and then either stay on the guard or switch back to your own player. A lot of communication needed there on the pick and roll to really minimise the advantage of the offensive team. Nice bounce pass and great defense. Semir Erdin hits the floor, created the contact, and a great step across. Foul drawn by Jovan Klavic. He's having a really important input and effect on this game, and that's 2 fouls on Semir Erdin. He's going to have to watch his foul count. Tied at 15. 1 minute 19 remaining, and it's end line ball. And Pinar Karsiyaka staying up the floor on their defense. And they get the ball right over the top. Nice finish by Klavic. Bilbao by 2. Kennedy inside. Semir Erdin where he wants to be, posting up and attacking the basket straight away before any help came. And Huskic is saying that was not during the act of shooting. Well, he was into his steps, unless Bilbao are in team fouls. And look at that's the way to break the press. All the press were in the front court. All the Pinar Karsiyaka defence. Just throw it right down the other end. That's Huskit's second foul. So both the bigs for and Bilbao are in team fouls. Both the bigs for either team are on 2 fouls, and Erdin knocks down the free throw. Great 3-point play there by Semir Erdin. Under a minute remaining in the first. Basketball Champions League action. Group F in Izmir, Turkey. It's Pinar Karsiyaka against Bilbao. Bilbao fighting for their lives. Have to win by 10 or more. Goran Huskic. He gets a foul. Called on Nusret Yildirim. Karsiyaka with 1 foul to give, so sideline possession for RETAbet Bilbao. Inbounded by John Jenkins. Jenkins in motion, gets it back. Pulls up on the opposite baseline and knocks down the 2. Really smooth offense by RETAbet Bilbao. And it forces a timeout from Pinar Karsiyaka. Bilbao with a 1-point lead. Let's listen into the coaches.
Too many simple mistakes. Why I played like this? Hey, if they play double pick, Ahmad only said, single pick. Switch too easy. Switch, deny, try to steal. Everyone follow your man. Hey, switch. Too easy. Switch.
Looking at the highlights of the first quarter so far, just 26 seconds remaining. And that's MFN by, that's a big time throwdown. So the leaders for Pinar Karsiyaka, MFN by 5 points. And the scoring leader for RETAbet Bilbao, John Jenkins, 5 points also. He's averaging 10 points a game. So it's a really strong start here by RETAbet Bilbao. They had to stay with Pinar Karsiyaka early, and they're going for the full court press defense, just to slow Pinar Karsiyaka down. 2-second differential between game and shot clock. And all the defense came over from Bilbao. And Iniko Betolatsa is in. And there's Tony Taylor, former Benderma player. Averaging 75% from the free throw line. Important player for Pinar Karsiyaka. Been an important player wherever he's played. So time running down at the end of the first. Full court pressure from Pinar Karsiyaka. Bilbao need to get the ball over the line, and shots up. And they're just off for the long range effort. And the first quarter ends here in Izmir, Turkey. Pinar Karsiyaka leading by 1, 20-19 over RETAbet Bilbao. Here's the game statistics so far: 67% from 2, 38 from 3. Pinar Karsiyaka. And here's the highlights. RETAbet Bilbao, 3 of 7 from behind the arc, 4 of 8 from 2. Shooting 27% coming in here, RETAbet Bilbao, from behind the arc. And Pinar Karsiyaka 32.4%. Pinar Karsiyaka started really hot. Tony Taylor knocking down a couple of shots. And then Goran Huskic came straight in the game, pulled that offensive rebound and the putback. That's a tough shot, fading away, one hand. Almost jump hook or push shot, and a Mathen by power step and thunderous dunk. He can just build up speed from a standing start. He's got great bounce, great fundamentals. There's Jenkins with a 3. And then Mbai knocks down his own 3. He's got good size. Mathen Mbai at 2'6", 31-year-old French international. So Pinar Karsiyaka by 1. If you're just joining us, it's the final game day. Pinar Karsiyaka have a plus-minus of +9, so they just need to win the game. They're 3 wins, 2 losses. Bilbao are 2 wins, 3 losses. So if Bilbao are to proceed to the round of 16, they need to win this game by 10. Inside, Balvin with the finish. Nice pass. Good interaction there for Bilbao. Andre Balvin, leading scorer and rebound in the Basketball Champions League. Good pass inside, all the way out. Mbai for 3 off the sidestep, no good. And here comes Karsiyaka. Alex Reyes, he's had a good start. Rousset. John Jenkins has it knocked out. So sideline possession for Bilbao. Jenkins. He takes the hand off. And then the high screen from Balvin all the way across to the other side, and Rousset loses control. Jonathan Rousset, not always in the lineup for Bilbao, leading them in assists in the games he has played in the Basketball Champions League. 3.8 assists a game, but that was a turnover they didn't need. Concentration has got to be at its utmost against this super talented Pinar Karsiyaka team. Second in the group in the Basketball Champions League. Shots up for 3, just short. Defensive rebound from Alex Reyes. Rousset. Jenkins. Inside, Balvin all the way across. Skip pass, shots up. Just off left from Kubalka. Push ahead. And shots up, and there's a whistle. And Raymar Morgan gets fouled by Kubalka. Morgan at the line. Pinar Morgan, former member of the United States under-19 team that won silver in 2007 in Serbia in the FIBA World Championships. Played at Ratafarmelm and Tophos. This is second stint with Pinar Karsiyaka, having played for them in 2011. Knocks down the free throw. And his leading scorer this season, 19.4 points a game. More pressure from Pinar Karsiyaka on the ball handler, Rousset. Kubalka, and a turnover. That's too easy. Kubalka with the turnover. Shots up from the corner is just off. Good defensive rebound by Kennedy. Same again. Different result. No, straight through the hoop. And Pinar Morgan likes that. Opens up a 3-point lead for Pinar Karsiyaka. He's up to 8 points. 50% from behind the arc. Shots up for Bilbao with Jones, Jenkins. Sek Henry driving to the basket there. On the second attempt, he knocks down the three. Pinar Morgan loves it. 32-year-old American, 2 meters 3. At 22 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists in the second of the back-to-back against Fortitudo Bologna in their last Basketball Champions League outing. Morgan. He's going to try it again, this time from the top, just short. Offensive rebound by Burson, inside. Oh, nice interior pass. Pinar Morgan this time gets it to go from point blank, showing his full repertoire. 5-point lead, biggest lead for Karsiyaka. Rousset, shots up. It's just long for John Jenkins. They've got to knock down those open shots. Exactly how Pinar Karsiyaka are. Metakam Bursen. And a timeout is forced as Pinar Karsiyaka surge into an 8-point lead here in Izmir on their home floor. Timeout, RETAbet Bilbao.
Agua por otra. Vamos, Jovan. Entra por John. Listen. Okay, we need to we stop to running. We need first one, we need to running with cuentas. Come on. Listen. If they want to play low post with Kennedy, okay? Andre is behind you, okay? But when he goes, play pressure to Sandy here, okay? Guarde duro. When he turns, you play hard here. And if Morgan goes here, you rotate, fake, and come back until he's coming, okay? Listen, in offense, we play two sides. Or you play with Jovan, you go, and you play with Jalen pick and roll. Ondra, más en el medio. Not the pick here to be here.
Just talking about dealing with the pressure there, Alex Mumbro. He said at the start of the game, play with personality, and well, Pinar Karsiyaka are certainly showing that. That's a big shot from Metzkan Bursen, Turkish international. Played in the Eurobasket qualifiers recently. Tony Taylor at the line. I think there was a technical foul on Alex Mumbrou there. Tony Taylor taking the one technical foul shot, and now Bilbao have the ball back, 9 down. They have to win by 10, Bilbao. That's the only way they can qualify for the next stage. They've got a mountain to climb now. Just long on the 3. They're getting open looks. Taylor with the rebound. Sek Henry. Baseline shot just off. Jonathan Rousset with the missed shot for Bilbao last time down. They attack the basket. Just off. Balvin with a great rebound. Kicks it back out. Rousset. And they attack. Bilbao attack. And the pass was attempted by Jalen Brown, but it wasn't on. Wasn't expected. Thought he may have just put the shot up there, but he's trying to get his teammate involved. And Klavic, I think it was, hadn't stepped in far enough towards the basket. Still a 9-point lead for the home team, who have the plus-minus of 9 from the previous game. Ball's loose momentarily. Pinar Karsiyaka get it back. Shots up from the baseline and knocked down. And a very happy coach, Saricha, and Raymar Morgan knocks down the jump shot, scoring from all angles. Nice footwork. Varegmantis Miniotis. Emathenbai with the rebound, and double foul between Balvin. And I think Morgan. It's getting physical, it's getting tetchy. Let's just see. Balvin gets knocked to the floor, and then he just kicks out, and Morgan ends up on the floor himself. Not sure there was much there from Morgan and Balvin. Frustration. And Morgan makes the free throw. I think it was just the foul called on Andres Balvin. Intentional foul or unsportsmanlike, so 2 shots on possession. And Pinar Karsiyaka piling on the pressure on RETAbet Bilbao. There's Andres Balvin having to sit. Rousset with a technical foul. Called into the screen. And by. Shots up, just off, ball still loose. DJ Kennedy with the shot, just couldn't get it to go. Oh, easy inbound pass. The up fake, but good defense from Bilbao. Knocking it loose. Huskic, back to Huskic. And a foul called. Here's Metzkan Bursen. Came across to help, he came off Klajic. In line, inbounds. Inbounds. They do get it in. Rousset Step back, shoots across his body, but knocks it down for three. A real sidewinder type shot. And we say a much needed three-pointer. Tony Taylor. Off the high screen. Penetrate, kick. Just short. But Mbai gets the loose ball and Taylor retrieves. Dribbles back beyond the three, crosses over. Turns, fakes. Outside, Kennedy. Just off, big rebound. By Pinar Karsiyaka, and it leads to a three. Tony Taylor. Really important rebound by Mahir Agva, who's just come into the game. So important, those extra possessions, offensive rebounds, huge part of the game. Goran Huskic draws the foul off Mahir Agva. He's averaging 4 rebounds a game, and that was a real big one. Gives up the foul there. I felt he was going to be overpowered, but on the back of his offensive rebound, Agva, Taylor knocks down another three. He's 9 points, 2 of 3 from the field. Catch and shoot, no good off the glass for Bilbao. Taylor. Taylor looking for options. Agva steps out. Burson back to his Turkish teammate, off the glass, and really good input, and he's loving it. Knows he's made a positive impact. They're stretching the lead. They're rotating the roster. Timeout, Bilbao.
First break, Alex, okay, Jay, 4-1, okay, Arnold, okay, listen, you play here, you go, or pass and go, okay, they play 2, Arnold, you come in the middle, and after you pass Alex here, 5 here, okay, you pass and try to find Jalen. Jalen, you was here. Perdón, ¿quién se la pasa? ¿A mí qué es que el uno pasa aquí, tú vienes aquí, you try to pass and try to find Jalen, okay? Vale. Okay, when we pass the court, we play like this. Arnold, you start here. Arnold, you play here. 2, 3, 1. Jalen with the ball. You play one pick and they switch or not switch. Doesn't matter. And after this one, you come here and we play hot. Pick and Jalen attack 1-on-1. Okay? Let's go. Rebound. Everybody rebound.
So we're back underway after the timeout. 39-24, Pinar Karsiyaka are leading. Bilbao attack. And it's good. Great attack. And concentration, and the finish with the left hand by Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's leader in the Basketball Champions League in steals, 2.4 steals, and he makes a huge three-point play for RETAbet Bilbao. They've got to get this lead of Pinar Karsiyaka's under control and reduce it much as possible in the last 2 minutes 30 of the second quarter. It's 19-8, Karsiyaka lead. Step back three is good. Beautiful play there. Sek Henry with the three-point jump shot. Keeps the lead at 15 for Pinar Karsiyaka. Shot sub, it's just short. Rebound. And Taylor has the ball for Pinar Karsiyaka. High screen coming from Yildirim. Ball's loose off the missed shot. Here comes RETAbet Bilbao. Goran Huskic just drops it off and off the glass. Nice play by Alex Reyes. He's looked really good tonight. 6 points. Excuse me, Alex Reyes up to 8 points now. Inside, ball's loose, retrieved. Pinar Karsiyaka, another 3 attempt. Sek Henry trying to go back to back. Taylor inside to Burson. And foul by Jovenklevich. They've got to keep the effort levels going. They've got a fight on their hands to stay in the Liga Endesa in Spain. They're one off the bottom. Only Gipuzkoa are above them. Excuse me, are below them. Going through a tough time domestically. They need a strong rest of this quarter and the rest of this game. It's a Pinar Karsiyaka timeout. Let's listen in.
Burada kal abi. Oyuna bile girmesin olur. Take big. Come for like this. Say. Football. Come for shot. Size şuralarda almaya çalış. Atacan. Buradasın veya gidebilirsin. Tony. Like this. Say. You will come for shot.
Hadi bakalım hadi. 1, 2, 3.
So coach Ufuk Sarica must be happy. Turkish national team coach. Won the league previously with Karsiyaka in Turkey. Burson into the last minute of the second quarter. Pinar Karsiyaka in control at the moment. Sek Henry, deep 3, just off. Big rebound for Bilbao. And into the hands of Jalen Brown. Klajic, Brown, guarded by Tony Taylor. Screen coming, not used. Goes baseline. Alex Reyes was offering the high screen and he went baseline. Tony Taylor wasn't going to allow him to get the shot off, so he's fouled him. And the help was coming from Nusret Yildirim as well. First shot missed by Brown. Makes the second. He's up to 4 points, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. So last possession for Pinar Karsiyaka. They'll be wanting to run this down. They got a wide open 3. It's just off. There is time. There's time for Pinar Karsiyaka. And they do make it. Big time shot. Raymar Morgan, offensive rebound. And he makes the 2-point jump shot to finish the quarter and the first half. Poor boxing out from Bilbao. They are going to be so frustrated by the way this quarter has ended. But Raymar Morgan, right place, right time, and really delicate touch hits the front of the rim and just falls over, and time expires. Good hustle initially, grabs the rebound, good concentration, he's willing it in, as you can see, and good finish for Pinar Karsiyaka. More problems for RETAbet Bilbao at the half. Pinar Karsiyaka 44, RETAbet Bilbao 30. Just 11 points scored by Bilbao in that quarter. There's the percentages. Karsiyaka 8 of 12, 7 of 22 from 3 and 2, 7 of 10 from the line. 20 to 15 rebounds they lead, 9 to 7 assists, 5 to 1 in steals. Bilbao just not able to be as active as they like. They do have better steal per game than Pinar Karsiyaka coming in. Morgan 16, Taylor 9 in by 5 for Pinar Karsiyaka, and for RETAbet Bilbao, Alex Reyes with 8 leads their scores. So there is a crowd here tonight as well, a small crowd here in Turkey. At the moment, Pinar Karsiyaka look to be in the driving seat. They're 14 ahead, and all they have to do is win to go through to the round of 16, whereas RETAbet Bilbao have to win by at least 10. But Pinar Karsiyaka playing really tough, sharing the basketball, 9 assists in that half. Eight offensive rebounds, and one of those, well, a couple of key offensive rebounds led to a 3 by Taylor. And then that one by Raymar Morgan, getting his own rebound and his own finish. And there he is finishing there right at the basket. But RETAbet Bilbao have had good moments. But Pinar Karsiyaka are in control here. Morgan showing some real nice footwork and hitting from beyond the arc and right up close, and then just knocking down mid-range shots like this with Balvin. He's daring Balvin to come out to him, and he doesn't, so he just little step back and sidestep to get open. And there's the cross the body shot from Jonathan Rosset. And this was that offensive rebound from Mahir Agva, the German, 24-year-old, 2'6". Come in, offensive rebound, which then leads to an extra 3 by Taylor. And then he gets the little post move as well here. Looks high, and that's over Goran Huskic. That's a good play. 2'6" over 2'10", just. And then the step back 3, putting the icing on the cake of this delectable performance by Pinar Karsiyaka. And there's Alex Reyes knocking down a much needed 2 for RETAbet Bilbao. He's their leading scorer with 8. Raymar Morgan with 16. Taylor with 9. They've got a lot of firepower, Pinar Karsiyaka, and that's why they're second in one of the toughest leagues in Europe. And there's the finish for Raymar Morgan. And top scorer for RETAbet Bilbao, as I just mentioned, Alex Reyes. Knocked down a 3. Just showing his range there. That's his second 3, and that's really coming from the baseline, up hard, cutting hard, running the baseline and getting the screen off Balvin. There's the better look of it. It's not just about him easing himself into position. He's had to work really hard along the baseline. Then great screen from Balvin, and then old school off the glass. Don't see many of those, but I like to see that. That's just a catch off the jump stop. simple bank shot. Nice pass from Goran Husic. Leading scorer is Raymar Morgan, showing his full repertoire. That's nice footwork and attack with the layup, sidestep. He likes that move. Balvin again trying to play D on him. 16 points, 5 of 7 from 2, 1 of 3 from 3. He just missed one prior to this. Offensive rebound, kick back out, another 3. And 3-pointers when the ball's coming to you from the direction of the basket and you're going to shoot straight back in that direction. That's a higher percentage 3. That's what I always told my teammates after I'd got the offensive rebound for them and kicked it back out. Morgan showing it again, that same move that he'd made on the other side, just step through and then the extra pass. There's all the highlights and the top scorers from the first half. Don't go anywhere. We've got a big game on our hands. Pinar Karsiyaka on the verge of qualification, but after last night in VEF Riga versus in the big game last night, you cannot relax. Be back shortly.
Now the push. Stevens goes up high. The finish is good. Beautiful feed.
Jones alley-oop, and this time they're successful with Makundu.
He had the ball, then a nice little pass from Sasko, and the finish is good from Bodovsky.
Long pass over the Ruban. Oh, he gets rejected at the line by Simmons, right at the rim. Not in your house.
Bounce is clear, and Stevens with the rebound, the push. His versatility here behind the back. Stevens all the way. What a play. Incredible from Dishon Stevens.
Certainly that looks like it's his approach. He just loves being out there. And nice drive down low, and as DeZeu goes to 10 points.
Kirksell now looking for options. Motum gives him the option on the wing, guarded by Benjus. Oh, what a pass by Motum. A no-look pass from the Aussie.
Ennis with some room. Oh, has a tip from behind. Wachinski behind the back. There was showtime. There's another one, and the finish from Cersei. So 2 in a row behind the back. First from Wachinski. First by Darbo, and now it's Peterson. Splits between 2. Take off.
Lowry with a rebound, and now Smokey Minska just believing in confidence. Lowry crossover spins. Oh my lord, how did he get that move? I mean, that was beautiful. I mean, he took that in transition, gave it a crossover, a spin out.
And welcome back to Izmir in Turkey. It's the Bilbao game leaders we're looking at there. Reyes with 8 points. Reyes with 4 rebounds, and Rousset, who is the leading assist man for RETAbet Bilbao with 2 assists. But they're going to need to do more. They're going to have to turn it around. They're 14 down and they have to win by 10. So in effect, they're 24 down. Got to win by 10 to go through. Pinar Karsiyaka just have to win or lose by 9 or less. So the home team very much in the driving seat, and they've been impressive. There's their game leaders. Raymar Morgan, 16 points. Kennedy, 4 rebounds. Kennedy, 3 assists. Here's their leading rebounder for the season with 5.4 rebounds a game, Kennedy. But Karsiyaka shooting 7 of 22 from 3, 8 of 12 from 2. It's a lot of 3-pointers they're putting up. But that is the modern game, and if you can kick it back out and get open threes, which is what they are getting, then they're going to take them. And there is Alex Reyes. 8 points, 4 rebounds. No assists. Reyes played in the LEB Oro for Oviedo. 2 meters 2, 27 years old now. And there's Raymar Morgan, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And getting that nice shooter's roll on that last shot right at the end of the second quarter to give us the 44-30 lead.
Okay, vamos a jugar esto. We play like this. Vamos a jugar esto. 3, you come here with dribbling. John, you was here. Okay. 4, 5, you're more or less here. Okay, more closer. 4, 5. Okay. John, you come here to win more or less. And Alex, tú juegas esto. And in the same moment you
can go one step inside. After what? They will play like this. You can come. On the top. Burayı bulmaya çalışacağım ama Mete Can sahile. Hey, ready for zone. If you see zone first of all, the tempo transition. Just man-to-man transition.
Hadi, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
So just moments away from the start of the third. There's Mitakan Bursan. 3 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for him. Again, solid performance from the Turkish national team player. And Andre Balvin has worked tirelessly for the Cools. Just 2 points and 2 rebounds to show. Something's got to change here for RETAbet Bilbao to qualify for the round of 16. It will be a huge turnaround. They have to win by a minimum of 10. And Pinar Karsiyaka just have to win or lose by 9 or less. At the moment, they are in control of this game. The game for the second place in the group. Ross Bamberg have already won the group. They are 5-0 and playing the bottom group. Fortitudo Bologna, who are 0-5 at the same time now. And Andres Balvin sets the screen. And Yunus Sonsurma knocks him down, and Balvin, little smile there, thinking sure I'm the one who ended up on the floor, but offensive foul called. He may not have been completely square on. Taylor. Amathenbai with the screen, who drifts out of the picture. And it's foul called by Rousset. Taylor just coming across Rousset there. Inbounds, Taylor wide open off that inbounds and off the glass. Doesn't go in, but he's back at the line. Taylor back at the line. And knocks down the shot. Big player for this team, Tony Taylor. 11 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. 100% from the line, 5 of 5. Rousset inside to Balvin. Spins baseline. And jump hook is good. Really smart play with Amathenbai guarding him closely. Ball's knocked loose, still Pinar Karsiyaka's. An attack. Penetrate, Ramon Morgan just inside the elbow, knocks it down, line drive shot. Really good play between him and Amathenbai with the assist. Morgan up to 18 points, leading all scores, 6 of 8. From the field, shots up, Reyes knocks down the 3, looks really good. Just averaging 4.8 points a game in the Basketball Champions League this season. He's stepping up big time for his club tonight. Morgan back out to Amathenbai. Ball's loose. Balvin gets it. Rousset just slows it down. Burson on the defense. Balvin looking for a handoff or a pass inside. That's to throw it back out. That was dangerous. Great defense by Pinar Karsiyaka. John Jenkins just couldn't get a clear look on the pass, and Taylor gets the deflection. Jenkins sideline inbounds. Bilbao in motion. Poked away again. And Amathenbai. Arnoldas Kulbolka. Reyes still looking for options. Gets it. And that pass was too low for Balvin, below his knees. At 2.17 meters, he just needed it to bounce up to his waist. Shots up for him by, and he knocks down the 3. Huge shot for Amathenbai. He's up to 8 points, 3 of 7 from the field. 51-35, Pinar Karsiyaka in control in Turkey. Pull-up jump shot is good for Kulbolka. Taylor, guarded by Rousset. Burson, high screen from Morgan. Morgan from the elbow, and he is on fire. Ramon Morgan, you can't leave him open pretty much anywhere. Having a big, big game for Pinar Karsiyaka tonight. An offensive foul burst and ends up on the floor. Morgan gives him a tap on the back of the head, and frustration again for RETAbet Bilbao. Balvin comes out. And again, just a moving screen. He's moving with the player. Balvin, he knows he's just got to set the screen and hope the angle of it and the position of it is enough to get his teammate free. Third foul for Balvin. Taylor dribbles right. Sonserma was wide open in the corner, but Taylor chose to carry on driving to the hoop. Baseline inbounds for Pinar Karsiyaka. In motion, in Mathembai, catch, shoots, and knocks it down. And Mathembai playing like the superstar we know he is for club and country. 11 points, that's 2 threes back to back for Mbai. Shots up for Bilbao, just off. Good tap away by Huskic. Back to Rousset, gives it back to the big fella outside. Wide open three is good for Jenkins. That's nice play, keeping the ball off the floor, just throwing it in to Huskic. He makes the right decision, kicking it out to Jenkins for three. Wide open three again, and it's Mathembai who can't miss from behind the arc. Big time play. 59-40, 19 ahead. Shots up, and it's just long for Kabolka. Sonserma. And by again. He was defended a bit closer there. Oh, Rousset is fouled. That's a strong foul by Pinar Karsiyaka. But he was making arm across the body, was going for the ball. Second foul for Turkish international. Rousset. Back to Rousset. Shots up, good arc, just off. Big rebound, and Huskic pops it in left-handed. Strong offensive rebound and jump hook to finish it off. Good play from Goran Huskic. Up to 4 points personal. Sek Henry's in the game. Morgan with the screen and rescreen. Henry all the way across, and Mathembai is good for three. Beautifully designed play. Henry, that wraparound pass all the way to Mbai. 17 points, 3 threes out of the last 4. Now the steal by Raymar Morgan, and the alley-oop didn't quite work. They weren't quite in sync there on the lob pass, but good steal by Raymar Morgan. And his head was straight up and looking ahead, but maybe the pass was just a touch behind, but I think it's a foul called, and DJ Kennedy at the line. Rousset's third foul. 20-point lead for Pinar Karsiyaka. DJ Kennedy. Second spell with Pinar Karsiyaka. Played in the NBA with the Cavaliers. He played in Israel, Australia, Germany. Bilbao with Huskic trying to get a nice up and under, and he just leans. He couldn't quite get the step through with the right foot to just get himself past his defender. Mbai just slowing things down. He's going to go off the dribble now. Attacks. And he is dangerous. He'll take you any way he wants when he's in this form, and Amathen Bai is the man of the moment for Pinar Karsiyaka. Forces a timeout for RETAbet Bilbao.
Arnold, no. I was last. Okay. This question,
No, this one, this one. Who says? He scored 20 points. Okay, press play. 3, 4, 2, 1. Okay. After this one, we pass the ball in and we play transition. Okay. There. Okay. Vamos a jugar. Jovan, vamos a jugar en dos lados. 4, okay, 3, pass, dribbling, here with Jalen and Goran en el medio. Después de este bloqueo, corta Jalen. Pero ven aquí, ven hasta aquí. Okay, Alex, Jalen, wait here. Alex, vienes hasta aquí. The one, pass the ball and cut. Okay, with the speed. Okay, yes. Hey, continue. Venga. Go.
So many weapons on this Pinar Karsiyaka team, and at the moment Amathen Bai is just leading the way, taking over. But you got Kennedy, the former G League champion and Italian League champion in 2019 with Venezia. Got so much talent, so much European experience at the highest level. RETAbet Bilbao have got to keep fighting. 65-42, good effort out of the timeout, but they just can't quite get it to go with Jalen Brown. They're taking the three-pointer away from him by now. Sek Henry. And the ball's knocked loose from Kennedy. But passes behind from Miniotis. Jalen Brown making sure Henry was okay after he ripped his arms through. It was Henry's first foul. Shots up for Bilbao, just off. Offensive rebound, nice job by them. Back to Klazic. Inside to Huskic, outside. Shot fake, step back. Can't get the shot off. Huskic has it knocked loose. And Sonsama brings it down for Pinar Karsiyaka. And Bai deep for three, off this time. He's having fun out there. Ball's loose, great hustle by Pinar Karsiyaka. They may have a healthy lead, but they're fighting for every loose ball. Henry, Bai. They're not letting him get an easy look. Bai off the glass as time expired. No good. RETAbet Bilbao, 2 minutes remaining in the third. 65-42, Karsiyaka have the advantage here. Jalen Brown fouled by Yunus Sonsama. Just couldn't get across quick enough and took a foul for the team. Sonsama, first foul, he's played well. Jalen Brown goes baseline and scores, but the foul is on the floor. Onyerup bits him. Quick attack there from Jalen Brown. penetrate, kick, threes up, and it's just off again for RETAbet Bilbao. Two of 7 from behind the arc this quarter. And Mbaye with another score. And the lead up to 25 now. Brown. A nice play inside. Huskic with the finish off the assist from John Jenkins. Kennedy. Just moving the ball around, and Mbaye sizing up the defense, attacks off the glass and scores. He makes it look so easy. And Mbaye, 2'6", can play inside, outside, rebounder. There's a foul there as Jaylen Brown attacks. And Mbaye getting a well-earned rest. He's blown this game open. Burson's third foul. And Brown. Just 4 points tonight. Averaging 11.6 points a game. But it's just 46 points as Bilbao have accumulated tonight so far. 20 seconds remaining in the third. 6-point differential. Game and shot clock as Sek Henry gets it to go. Shot clock right down. Deep three is on its way. And it just misses for Jaylen Brown. A dejected looking RETAbet Bilbao players get back to the bench at the end of the third. It's Pinar Karsiyaka 71, RETAbet Bilbao 46. And there's the statistics, 74% from 2, Pinar Karsiyaka, 37% from 3, but it's the volume of shots, 11 from 30. 6 of 19 for RETAbet Bilbao, but they just haven't been able to get their shots going. They lost the third quarter there, 27-16, and 24-11 the second, so they're really under pressure. Had the good first quarter, just down by 1. But Mbaye has been superb. 23 points, 9 of 16 from the field, 5 of 11 from 3, 4 of 5 from 2, 3 rebounds, an assist and a steal. That's with an efficiency of 18, but with an efficiency of 22. And 8 of 13 from the field. Here's Raymar Morgan. He's got 20 points. But it's been all about Mbaye in that third. That's really good play from Sek Henry. Dribbling all the way round, one-handed bounce pass along the baseline, and then Mbaye sizes up. His defense seizes the opportunity and explodes to the hoop. And he's too big, too strong. And he picks his moments. This time he jabs right, goes left. Finish either hand. He finished with his right going left, but he already had the advantage. And then he'd go to the right. And that's tough, you know, he was running out of angle. Just puts it off the glass, good touch. This is the fourth quarter here in Izmir, Turkey, at the Mustafa Kemal Atatürk Karsiyaka Spor Salonu. Fourth quarter, and potentially will be the final quarter for RETAbet Bilbao, unless they can have one of the most incredible comebacks in European history to tie this game. They needed to win by 10, That's almost gone now. Pinar Karsiyaka just needed to win the game or lose by 9 or less. Balvin from the free throw line. No good. And rebounded by DJ Kennedy. Burson. Slightly off balance on the right-hand dribble there with a little bit of fade. Good pass ahead. Rigmantis, Miotas. Out, fouled as he goes to the basket. Formerly played at Prienai in Lithuanian League. First time outside of Lithuania for the 24-year-old Lithuanian international, and averaging 8.3 points a game. And he was 2 of 2 from the free throw line coming into this game. They've just got to keep fighting. It's 3 points now. 1 of 2 for his free throws. Bilbao have got to keep playing hard. Out of bounds played, baseline shot on the way. Rousset with the rebound for Bilbao. Passing it up ahead, inside, great play, good movement. And Rigmantis Miotas with the score. Really pushed the ball ahead fast. And Mahir Agva couldn't stop that assault on his basket. That's his 3rd foul. Miotas knocks down the free throw. 21-point advantage for Pinar Karsiyaka. Yildirim in. DJ Kennedy. Nice footwork and finish. Nice spin move and the jump hook by Mahir Agva. He's had a good game, good input tonight. Just coming off the bench, ready to go as soon as his number's called. And the pass made in mid-air, always a dangerous sign. An excellent anticipation by Mitakan Burson. And he beat Jonathan Rousset to the ball. Fair and square there. And helped up by Nazret Yildirim. Rousset's 4th foul comes out. Another tough night for RETAbet Bilbao. Sek Henry. And he's passed it right in between his 2 teammates. And off to Jalen Brown. And the intended pass, and Balvin just didn't move quick enough to the basket, and frustration continues. He had inside position, Balvin, and he just couldn't grab hold of it. Comes Alex Reyes, who's been a bright light for RETAbet Bilbao tonight. Ball's knocked loose. And you look, bits him to. And a little jump shot coming, and he makes it for Mahir Agva. Putting in some good minutes for his club tonight. This time Balvin does get open and he throws it down. They'd spread the defense out wide. And Balvin just stepped to the basket. Penetrate kick, Berson. Three-pointer is just off for Pinar Karsiyaka. And Bilbao pushing the ball ahead. Oh, wonderful pass. What a finish. Balvin, that's probably the toughest catch he's had to make all night. Look at that pass from Jenkins. And that was the Jaylen Brown assist. Balvin knocks down the free throw. Back to a 20-point advantage. 6:45 remaining. He's up to 9 points. 1 of 1 from the free throw line for Balvin. And quick shot, quick two-pointer. The assist by Yildirim and Mahir Agva. With another jump shot. He's up to 8 points, 4 of 4 from two-point land. Ball's knocked loose and Bilbao's ball. Taylor coming in and Sek Henry takes a seat. Taylor 11 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. All the way across to Balvin. Against Agva. And he going strong, comes back. He's going to have to put it up left-handed and he makes it, Andres Balvin. Tough, tough move by the Czech international. And blocked, but they get it back. And attempted slam by Untitled is rejected at the hoop, but I think it's a foul called on Balvin. That was good reaction. His ball was on the floor initially. He went for that, then he recovered to attempt to block the shot at the hoop. So Untitled, 21-year-old Turkish player, just averaging 1.5 points a game, 1.8 rebounds. Had 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists against Fortitudo Bologna last time out in the Basketball Champions League just a couple of weeks ago. Knocks down the free throws. That was his first free throws of his campaign, and a little pat on the head for Mahir Agva because he's given some really good minutes tonight. .22 advantage for Pinar Karsiyaka. Long two is up and good for John Jenkins. Taylor to Yildirim. Berson, rip through, goes left off the screen. In the corner, shots up, offensive rebound, tip out. Excellent play by Bitim there. Taylor pulls up for three, off. Semidurden with the offensive rebound, screen, ducks to the basket, fake, big fake by Taylor. Got the ball way above his head, big bend to the knees, and the fans that are in and his roster, his players, loving that effort from Tony Taylor. 12 offensive rebounds to 7. And Balvin starting to get some joy inside as they spread the defense out. Taylor off the handoff from Semidurden. Inside, and Alex Reyes with the foul, and that's a tough matchup for Bilbao. And a good attack at the basket, but no good. And the 2 is good. Great attack by Jaylen Brown. And he gets the roll. Silky smooth and really quick. Hangs in the air. Wow. That's one for the highlight reel for sure. Person. Back to Taylor. Inside to Semi-Erden. Uses his strength but just can't get it to go. Jaylen Brown. Five to 4 in favour of Bilbao for rebounds this quarter. Alex Reyes is going to take the deep 3 and he's going to make the deep 3. Real bright spark tonight, Alex Reyes. 14 points, 5 of 7 from the field. Taylor. Beautiful pass and the throwdown on you that bit him. Klajic, deep 3 coming just off. But they get the offensive rebound. Miniotis outside, wide open 3 is good for Jovan Klajic. Still a 13-point margin now. A good effort for Bilbao to keep coming. Taylor just pulls up, a little bit of fade, and it's just short on the jump shot. And Jaylen Brown brings the ball over the timeline. High screen from Dos Anjos. And he knocks down the 2, and he's thinking to himself, where's that been all night? And also he's asking the ref for a foul. But that was too easy. Let's listen to the timeouts. So some good play, a surge of offense for RETAbet Bilbao, leading this quarter 26-12. Having only scored 27 points in the last 2 quarters combined, so much better effort. Pinar Karsiyaka are rotating the bench, taking out some of their big hitters, but RETAbet Bilbao have stuck to the task. They're just 11 down now. There has to be, for them to qualify, there has to be a 21-point turnaround in the last 153. They need to win by 10 or more. But Pinar Karsiyaka will want to get this game back under control. Amathen Bai is back in to do just that. He misses the jump shot, ball's loose. Dos Anjos bringing some extra size, the former Real Madrid youth player. Palencia in the LEB Oro, getting a rebound for his team. And Alex Membro must be happier the way his team have come out in this fourth quarter and are making a game of it. They were more than 20 points down. And they're going to get it back to single figures if Jaylen Brown's free throw goes in. Taylor. Mbai. High screen coming from Semi-Urden. Taylor, pass fakes. Back to Mbaye. They're just passing it around. Shots up. Just long. Defensive rebound, and Tony Taylor, good hands as Reyes tried to start the fast break. Now in for RETAbet Bilbao is Inigo Betalaza. And there's the fans. Masks on. We are in the grip still of a unprecedented pandemic, and it's a shortened regular season to 6 games per team, and it's all finishing up tonight. And at the moment, Pinar Karsiyaka are taking the second berth behind Bros Bamberg in this group to go forward to the round of 16. Group stages. Another 3 goes down. Jovan Klajic. Is there a final twist, as there was last night with FIBA versus Peristeri? Came down to the last possession. Peristeri only needed to win by 3. Good defense there. Tony Taylor trying the alley-oop. But FIBA winning that game by 3 in the end. Taylor. They keep moving the ball, attacking inside. Mbai can't get the catch. As Younes Sonserma tried to connect with the French international. He just got ahead of the pass. Still Pinar Karsiyaka ball. 0.5 of a second remaining. It's catch and shoot. And there it is. And what a finish from Onyurat Bitim. He's already had the dunk. That is a really tough play. Good core strength to catch, hang in the air, and knock down the 2. He's up to 6 points. Really good effort by all the team here. Pinar Karsiyaka. Shots up for 3 is just off for Rodriguez. And time expires here in Izmir, Turkey. And Pinar Karsiyaka have beaten RETAbet Bilbao. But they came on strong in the final quarter, winning that 30-40. 30-14. The final score, Pinar Karsiyaka 85, RETAbet Bilbao 76. So Pinar Karsiyaka stamp their ticket for the next round, and there's the game statistics. 62% from 2, 32% from 3, 11-34, 22 assists to 19, 9 steals to 2 steals. It's not the usual Bilbao that we've been watching, and Pinar Karsiyaka, in front of some fans, have done the job. Mbai, Morgan, Taylor, top scorers for Karsiyaka and for Bilbao. 14 points for Reyes, Klajic with 10, Jenkins with 10, Balvin with 13 and Jaylen Brown with 12, but it wasn't enough. And a very happy Pinar Karsiyaka and Ufuk Saricha. Let's listen in. And wonderful to have some interaction live with the fans for these players. For so much of the season all around the world, it's been behind closed doors. And let's hope that we can just concentrate on basketball as the season goes through and we go into the summer and obviously into next season's Basketball Champions League, that we will be rid of the coronavirus pandemic. And Ufuk Saric just going to loosen his time, relax, maybe get a drink as Sek Henry and DJ Kennedy. Job done for Pinar Karsiyaka. But 2 good quarters for RETAbet Bilbao. The first and the last, but it's the middle two quarters that have been their undoing here in Izmir, Turkey. Here's some of the highlights. And there was plenty of them for Bilbao in the final quarter. And Andres Balvin, 13 points, 4 rebounds. But Pinar Karsiyaka just seemed to have answers, and in that third quarter, there's Mahir Akbar, the German player, and he had some really good moments for his team, but Balvin had the better of him there. Just real good patience and great footwork. And John Jenkins there. Just didn't get enough points tonight. 10 points, 6 assists. But Balvin, leading scorer coming into this game, and Sek Henry loving it. I think some good humour there, and they're very happy. And Bilbao showing they can break, and that was tough. And one from Jaylen Brown. The way he hung in the air, and the core strength and the concentration to hang in the air and make the two. And big moment for on Europe, bit him with the dunk. But Pinar Karsiyaka will go to 4-2. RETAbet Bilbao will fall to 2-4 and will finish third in the group. And Bros Bamberg of the German BBL will be winning the group. And they've beaten Bamberg 83-68. So they go through unbeaten. And Pinar Karsiyaka will go through in second for the round of 16 group stage with a record of 4-2. So there's all the highlights. I hope you've enjoyed the game. Pinar Karsiyaka win big as we look at the group standings. Group F finishes Bros Bamberg 6-0, Pinar Karsiyaka 4-2. They're the two teams going forward to the round of 16. Group stage, 4 groups of 4. RETAbet Bilbao fall here in Turkey. They go to 2-4, and Fortitudo Bologna. A tough regular season for them. No wins, 6 losses. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Stay tuned. Good night.
I'm last man. Take up. Step, shot, come.